What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Mark Chinoco, black belt on the Marcelo Garcia, 5-time world champion, Big Us. Guys, on today's lesson, I'm gonna show you guys a really good way to deal with the lasso guard. Usually you see on my channel how to do the lasso, so today I'm gonna show you the opposite directions, which I always like to show top and bottom. So what to do from the bottom and what to avoid from the top. So guys, put the game together right there, okay? So, but before that, I wanna ask you guys a question. How do you guys react, how do you guys react against a lasso guard player, okay? So, put in a comment how you like to deal with the lasso guard, how you like to pass the lasso guard. So, I wanna see from you guys. So maybe this detail is gonna be very helpful. Maybe you guys do something out there different, so I would like to hear from you guys. So what you guys do from against the lasso guard player, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys two variations here, one of my favorite ones, trying to understand the action reactions of the connections, and also try to understand what the goal from the person bottom is. Because when the person put the lasso, there's several different attacks, arm bars, triangles, getting upside down. So you have to really understand what the person can do against you. So in this lesson today, I'm gonna be very good details from two good details from the lasso. Start right here. So let's imagine my partner has the lasso guard. Okay, so I'm on my knees, the person put the lasso in. Exactly. So number one thing, I want my hands from the lasso, I want my hand to circle around. But just he have a really tight grip, only use my arm is not gonna be enough. Okay, so first thing first, this hand place, right there, keep this hand busy. Just put your weight right on the person, behind the person's knee. Now how I'm gonna take this arm out, so how I'm gonna circle my hands out. Instead of gonna use my arms, I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna yank my arm, my whole, see, like I my whole shoulder back. Super hard the person keep the hands here. I'm glad that grip break. So I wanna go back. See how I bring my shoulder, my whole body back and circle my hands out. Usually it's gonna be when I circle my hands out, I keep pushing my shoulder so that arm follows me. So I'm gonna move, boom, boom, and now look how my shoulder's back. Okay, that's a very valuable detail right here. Now I'm gonna circle my hands and let it go, let it keep the sleeves right there. I'm gonna circle my hand, moving my hands back. Okay, so now I have a really good grip. Okay, so let's see the detail on this side. Let go for a second. Move that way for a second. Move back, move back. Yes. So you had the lasso. Deep, good. I have bottom pain in. So now I don't want to do here. It's not gonna happen. So I want my shoulder back, looking back, and now I'm gonna circle, moving back. So now I have just place your grip right here. Just place your hands right there. Okay. So now it's gonna be super hard the person pull this hand in. Okay. So now I have my lasso grip in, so my shoulder's pretty much free, which gives me a mobility to move around. Okay, so now let's move back. So move back this way. I have my hands in and it has my lasso. So look what I'm gonna do with these hands. From the knee, grab right under the pants, right around the edge of the pants, like a 4 fingers grip here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move back. So I'm gonna move back. Now I'm gonna start wiping this foot out, walk, and I drop my shoulder in. So now my arm is from the outside legs. My hands are here, my hands are here. So I'm gonna drop my shoulder. Now these hands can go over and now hug. And now just stay right here because right now the person doesn't have, he cannot extend his grip. And eventually this grip, look how Matt doing a good job holding the sleeves, but it's not beneficial for him anymore. If you start opening the knee out, my hands comes out and then gives me the pass. Okay, so it's very annoying to deal with the guard. listen, it's my main game. So I know how people feel frustrated. So I have to move and focus where the strongest point, the lasso grip. So let's do one more time. Okay. So I'm here. Before he get deep, I just could move my hip, my shoulder back, circle my hands. Ideally would be perfect to do this. Okay, so look, here, whenever he move back, I want to put my, right there, right away. You have to practice timing. So now, you was here, keeping this connection away, hold the pants, now you can stand up, walk back, and now push, and now keep these hands right here. So this leg gonna be bended. So keep this leg bent. Yes. So because he was in the lasso, push this leg out of the way. And then from here, he's still holding. He's gonna go there. And then palm push and then get this. Okay? So there's a detail number one, okay, that I wanna to share with you guys. A lot of people, the best way to circle the hands, but sometimes you get a wrist lock right there. So come here for a second. I wanted to warn you guys. So if I go here, sometimes move this way. Move this way, move this way. Yes. So if I do here, try to circle here. There's a bad wrist lock right here. If you can use the hands right here and give the wrist lock. So that's why you never do this. You use your shoulder, put pressure on the person's grip, and then circle my hands. That's done. Now grab right here. Boom. Come up. And now start, drop your weights right there. Trust me, there's no leverage you're gonna go against this. My knee should be on the shoulder, power should come from the hip. If there's no connection, there is no sweep for me from the bottom, okay? So that's one of the details that I have in trouble when I play guard. If somebody do that, it's terrible. So this is one of my favorite ways to deal with the lasso, okay? So detail number two, last match he had the lasso in, he jumped in, foot on my hip, lasso, yes. So now look here, what I wanna do, he has my sleeves, okay? So I can hold this pant too slow. I wanna trap the bottom leg up. Now I'm gonna circle and pin the leg right here. Number one, pin the leg right here, keep the shoulder heavy. Now number two, pay attention on the detail right here. I wanna go bring these hands in, my hand goes in, because from the lasso grip, I wanna get to this grip. So now I can break this grip, now I have this grip right there, okay? So if the bottom arm is trapped, the person cannot bring the hip in, which from here try to bring the hip in, it's gonna be hard to the person. Trust me, it's gonna be super hard. Now from here, this hand is free, goes on the collar. Now I cannot do a far back step. I cannot do a far back step. What I have to do here, I can go for the collar or I go over this way. So I recommend you guys keep right here, walk like a wave pass, and then when you pass the line of the knee, you walk back and put the person flat. Okay? So from here, hug. Now switch your hip to this side because the person still have the lasso deep. If the person has strong leg, he might push you that way. So if you have my hip on this side, he won't be able to sweep you. Okay? You can hug the head. Or, same principle, he has the lasso. Go here, put my hip. I clean up this foot first, trap, bring this hand in, control. Break this grip. Now it's gonna be super hard the person to break this grip. Shoulder heavy. Now I wanna go over here. Okay? Now pay attention. He might have the half guard. I will just palm my foot over. Palm my foot over. Now hip in and drive the person in. And then once you get here, start soaking your hands. And then you come to the front. And here I am with the pass. So two variable details that I always like to do against this kind of game, the lasso guard. So one, you walk shoulder back, circle, 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 get around. Hold the bottom pants. Now wipe that way and you have the pass. And then two, the person has here, step over, shoulder in, Now bring your hands trap using the lasso grip, which a lot of people don't think about it, okay? So those are the very good options to pass any kind of lasso game. Keep in mind, you have to anticipate the person's move, okay? The person comes the foot, you just move a shoulder back, soak around, bottom pants, soak around. And then two, you same thing, maybe the person got ahead of you, it's not a big deal. Trap the leg, trap the hands, and then go around, okay? So those are the two options that I like to use and I like to share with you guys, okay? So if you like this video, make sure you comment, like, and most important, subscribe to get more details in the latest videos right there, okay? So thank you so much. And if you guys like to see some of my instructionals, how to pass lasso, I have the full course for you guys at bjfanatics.com. I'm gonna put the link right below this video, so there's a full content for you guys to study and don't get swept from lasso, okay? So thank you so much.